Hey guys, my name is Tamara Jaravata and I'm a student from UCLA, and today I will be talking about body image in the COVID-19 pandemic as an alternative for my study guide project. So what is body image? Body image is your ideas and feelings about your body that are combined to form your body image as a whole. Positive and unpleasant experiences with one's body image are inevitable, and a person may experience positive, negative, or mixed feelings depending on the circumstances. Both internal, such as personality and attitudes, and external, such as our societal environment, have an impact on our body image and the way we see our body. So, what are the influences on body image? For me, number one influence is my parents and my friends. The way they see me greatly impact on how I see myself. Another influence is from our role models or celebrities. Social media is a big one. Advertisements from clothing brands and trends. Another one is also societal norms, being skinny slash being better. So those are the influences on body image. So during COVID, there's a lot of lifestyle changes. So I want to talk about what are the lifestyle disruptions during the COVID-19 pandemic. For myself, number one would be poor sleeping habits and the social distancing. So for poor sleeping habits, I used to sleep at 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. But now I sleep at 4 in the morning, and I'm recording this at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Next would be mental health disruption, such as our anxiety, stress, eating disorder, OCD, ADHD, PTSD, and all that. Another one would be life satisfaction decline. So the declining of life satisfaction, since we don't really know what's going to happen next. Another one would be heightened anxiety. And another one would be home confinement, such as we had a lot of time spent at home with our families. So, for instance, if we don't have a good relationship with our family or the ones we live at home, this could be a negative. This could have a negative impact on ourselves. Lastly, would be social distancing, and social distancing have greatly impacted everyone since we were so used to being with people, and then for us to have social distancing, I guess like a lot of some people would say it benefited them, but for a lot of people, like, it is still really important to have that social interaction. So I want to talk about body image issues that are increasing during COVID-19 and why body image concerns are the rise of uh, why body image concerns are on the rise amid COVID. So the number one reason why body image concerns are rising because of social media. So during pandemic, like, we had a lot of time at home, so that also means that we have an increase of screen time that can likely cause negative self-talk towards ourselves and our body. Second would be social isolation, so the general decrease in human contact. Third would be eating disorder. So additional anxiety and stress caused by COVID-19 may have diminished the coping mechanisms. So for instance, I now have more. I have been more thinking about like eating, and now I've been so insecure about my weight that I think and I believe I've developed an eating disorder. So lastly would be the decrease in physical activity. So decreased physical activity may have heightened negative thoughts about our weight or shape. During the pandemic, I didn't want to go out because I was so anxious about COVID, and for that reason, I was really scared um, of doing, like, even just walking outside or doing any physical activity outside or even going to the gym. My gym membership, totally canceled my gym membership. So this also affected me a lot because I noticed a lot of weight gain during the pandemic. Next would be how quarantine affects people, especially with eating disorders. One of the restrictions brought on by COVID-19 was the confinement of individuals at home. Stress and anxiety only gets worse when being reframed at home, especially with people who has prior eating disorder. The strain of being unable to work and the worry associated with not knowing what's going to happen in the future both significantly increased during the pandemic. As someone who struggles with body dysmorphia, who isolates themselves, one may struggle to manage other emotional problems such as eating disorder, OCD, and depression. The feeling of hopelessness and worthlessness during this pandemic may make someone with eating disorder and depression more likely to worsen their mental health. Women's body image issues during COVID 19. Women with higher overall body dysmorphic disorder reported eating significantly more than usual, feeling more pressure to diet and lose weight, thinking about food more frequently than usual, experiencing greater weight gain, and perceiving more pressure from social media, is specifically to lose weight and to exercise. Since we see a lot of people on social media um, having these perfect bodies, a lot of women, especially including me, have experienced the pressure to lose weight and to exercise. Next, I want to talk about social comparison, unrealistic body image trends, celebrity influencers, and clothing trends that have greatly impacted us during the pandemic. So, for unrealistic body image trends, I see a lot of people still believing that being skinny and having a flatter stomach is better. And another one would be the 2020 rise of unrealistic shredding workouts on TikTok, such as Chloe Ting. For celebrity influencers, double standard of body inclusivity and unattainable beauty standards. For clothing trends, the Y2K aesthetic, the comeback of low-rise jeans, and the range of clothing sizes only favoring the smaller ones or the smaller body types. So this is my rough estimation of media consumption and body image issues. So I have YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I personally use TikTok a lot, but I also do use YouTube and Instagram. So for YouTube, a lot of vloggers have unattainable lifestyle that can negatively affect people who are suffering from mental health issues. And another thing would be unhealthy workouts. I see this a lot during the pandemic, like the 2 week shred or how to lose weight in a week or 2 weeks. And one example would be Chloe Ting. For TikTok, there's a lot of unrealistic trends like showing your body, wearing bikinis, and unfeasible daily routine, such as people or social media influencers or TikTokers who show their life as like this imaginary um, fantasy. So for Instagram, I see a lot of influencers that enhance their body or edit their body, facetune their body. And an example would be the Kardashians, but there's a lot more um, influencers who does this. But an example would be the Kardashians and the Jenners. So, what are interventions on negative body image? So, for interventions on negative body image, I would suggest less social media use. So, be responsible on your social media consumption. I do remember this from our lecture about social media use, and it is really important to be responsible on who we follow and how much time we spend online. So, less time online, more time offline. For physical activity, since we're still experiencing COVID, I really suggest nature runs, hiking, walking. That doesn't really require to for you to be with people or in a crowd. Next would be mindfulness, so meditations, even yoga, sorry, journaling, and many more. Last one would be positive affirmations. Personally, this one really helped me. I would look at myself in the mirror and tell myself something positive, so positive self talk and body positivity. So, what are examples of coping strategies on or in overcoming eating disorders? One would be mindful eating and relax yourself while eating. When I'm eating, since I have been struggling with an eating disorder, I would try to eat slowly and be more kind to myself when I eat and be more relaxed and calm. Number two would be therapy. I really suggest this. So, seeking professional help really helps you to be mindful and learn how to have healthy coping strategies. Number three would be building your self esteem by believing in yourself, accepting your body, and positive affirmations. Number four would be breaking the habit of fat talk. Instead, talk about positive aspects of your body instead of just fat shaming yourself or telling yourself that you're big. So, some important reminders are eating disorders are highly heritable and are passed from generation to generation. Another one would be instead of creating an unhealthy relationship with food, concentrate on developing a healthy one with food, physical activity, and nutrition. Another one would be self talk and personality at home is Another one would be self-talk and personality at home is perceptible and imprinted in the mind of your child as well as your family. So it's really important to have a positive attitude towards eating and just towards body image. Lastly, would be practice mindfulness and stress relieving strategies to help you cope better. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And these are my references. Thank you.